Property data and analytics company CoreLogic estimates LA fires have so far resulted in damages between $35 and $45 billion. For more on what this could mean for the LA housing market, let's bring in CoreLogic chief economist Selma Hepp. She's also a Los Angeles resident. Selma, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
Do you think there are going to be swaths of LA that just are not rebuilt?
Well, you got to put this into perspective. When you add all the 20,000 housing units or structures that have been affected, that's only really about 0.5% of the total housing stock of LA County. So yes, it is really devastating for those neighborhoods or those communities. But LA County is the largest county in the U.S. And so it's, again, only 0.5% of overall housing stock that's been impacted.
So what are the effects so far that you've seen on the housing market, the surrounding areas?
Yeah, so the immediate impact, obviously, as people seek shelter, is impact on rents. So we've seen rents being bid up significantly higher, and not everywhere, again, across the county, because you have different communities that are looking for places to live of similar kind. So folks that lived in Pacific Palisades, for example, are going down further south in Laguna Beach, for example, whereas communities impacted by Eaton Fire, which is in those are more middle income and lower income communities. They tend to stay in that area. So you can see rents of communities immediately surrounding the impacted area being affected, and those that are very similar kind of communities.
Selma, it's Tim. Thanks for joining us. I saw in your notes, and you referenced Malibu, where there's also been a series of natural disasters over the years. Help us understand what the pricing points have been there over the last 10 years relative to the area. In other words, have they been restrained? And is this part of the view you have, at least on the areas that could be rebuilt?
Yeah, so what we saw, the last fire that was significant in Malibu was Woolsey Fire. And I was just looking at the data in terms of overall appreciation over since that fire, basically. And it has appreciated relatively more slow than other parts of LA County, or just overall home price appreciation nationally. In Malibu, for example, HPI is up about 24 to 30% since that Woolsey fire. And nationally, or even LA, Southern California, we are up 40 to 50% since the same period. So you do see a little bit of an impact, particularly in areas that see persistent, devastating natural disasters, where at some point people just decide not to go back. It all depends really on the size of the community. If people have elsewhere to go where it's close enough, the home price impact is a little bit smaller than if you have a really small, tight community that people don't have a lot of places to go, the home price impact can be larger.